Stop looking at your reality to make decisions about your manifestations, about what it is that you believe you can have in your life. Stop looking at your reality as what you're doomed to continue to see if you don't like your reality. Stop looking at it like that. I keep having the issue with trying to move forward and grow, and I have all these beautiful things that I see and I feel deep in my heart so clearly. This vision for my life, I have it. It's so clear. And yet when I go back and I look at my reality, I'm just still being pulled back in by yesterday, by the shit of yesteryear, by my past decisions, because this is what's going on in front of my eyes. But I got to remember, and we got to remember, what we see in front of our eyes is just our past. What we see in front of our eyes that seems like the present, really, it is the present. But really what it is a manifestation from your past. It's your past being manifested in real time. Because there's a buffer of time between us putting a manifestation out there and it manifesting. But you got to put the thought out first to create. Everything first starts with thought. And so I got to remember that, because I just had such a beautiful time in Costa Rica. I had an amazing experience recently with plant medicine, and these things have completely transformed my life. It's real. It was very real, the experiences that I had. And now I come back home and I see my reality, because it didn't change here yet. I didn't clean it up yet. So yesterday's reality is still affecting today's reality, because I look at it as real. And I look at it as my truth. And I look at it as limitations and parameters around what's possible for me. So I can only create the new version of me through these past realities. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So I'm understanding now, in this moment, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. My past does not matter. What happened yesterday does not matter. It doesn't matter anymore. I have to feel the power that I know is within me. I need to remember who I am and what I'm capable of, and own that power. You gotta own your power and know yesterday don't matter. Fuck what anybody says about yesterday. Forget what other people are doing around you. What are you doing? What are you creating for yourself? Do you believe you are a creator in your life? You're a creator of your story? You're a creator of the movie of your life? That you are in control of your existence. Do you believe that? And if you don't believe that, then who is in control? And is that okay for you, that someone else is in control, or that something else is in control? Is that okay for you? If it's okay for you, then cool. But if it's not okay for you, then what are you going to do about it? And so I got to remember that, because I was clear on what needed to happen in my life. I was super clear. And now, because the life stuff around me is still the same and happening, I'm going right back into that old mindset of limiting beliefs. This shit don't matter. This is yesterday I'm looking at. I'm ready for what's to come now, and I just need to hold on to that. I need to stay in that energy. We need to stay in that energy. We need to hold on to the vision that we have for our life. Take action with the vision that we have for our life in mind. Take action. Change this reality. Change what you see here. Change your perspective on what it is that you see with your two eyes. What it means. Anything that you see that you don't like, understand. Its time has come. Its time has come. And just allow it to play out. Just allow it to play out. You know, it's like when you turn off the sink. You got your sink running and it's filled with water, and then you turn off the sink and you let the drain go. There's that little bit of water that still just seeps through at the end. That last bit of water, that the faucet is off, but that last bit of water just needs to go down the drain. It's the same thing here. that last little bit of yesterday needs to go away. It just needs to go away. It just needs to happen. So just embrace that phase of things and understand that this is temporary. Embrace that phase of things and understand that it is almost over. Whatever it is that you're dealing with. And get excited. Get ready for what you've been creating. Get ready for what you've been manifesting. Get excited. It's a beautiful time in your life. It's a beautiful time in your life. But you got to own your power. You got to remember who you are. And yesterday does not matter. Your current reality is temporary. It's malleable. It changes. And just know that what you see with your two eyes right now is just a manifestation of what's been in there. So hold on to what needs to be in there and remove and let go of what doesn't need to be in there. Hold on to that vision that you have for your life. See it. Move as if it is happening now, because it is happening now. Give it a second to materialize. Be a little patient. But if you really, really sit and live in your power and know, not believe, not hope, not pray, not wish, but know that this is happening now, it happens much quicker than you think. But you got to live in that. You got to make sure your environment supports that vision you have for your life. That means you got to cut people out that don't support that vision for your life, or that interfere with that vision for your life. They might mean well. They might really want the best for you. And they might think that their opinions, that their thoughts that they are offering you will help you. They genuinely mean that. They might mean it with love, but that doesn't mean that it always does. You know when it doesn't. You know those people in your life right now that mean well, but they are no good for that vision you have for your life, for that person that you want to be, that person that you want to move into. They can't help you. And that's okay. Love them from where they are, however you can. But you got to put some distance there if they are affecting your ability to connect with who you are now. You have to let them go, because your environment needs to support you. So the people need to support you. And then there's just those toxic people that they just throwing you all kind of negativity. For them, you already know, just get them up out of here. There's nothing to even talk about. Just get them up out of here. But it starts with that. It starts with your environment. Does your environment support you and the vision you have for your life? Does it look like how it will look in that vision for your life? And if it doesn't, do whatever you can now to start getting it to look like that. Because what will happen is you'll start to feel good. You'll start to feel great. You'll start to feel amazing and excited. And then you're pulling more. You're magnetizing more. You're changing that frequency. You're changing that frequency in the air, and then you're magnetizing more. You're pulling in more of that frequency and that energy. And then things start to happen. Life gets exciting when you start to be in sync with it. When you start to be in sync with the vision for your life that you have, life gets exciting. So I got to remember this. I got to remember, because it was crazy to feel. I feel the broke thoughts. I feel the thoughts of less than, not enough, still lingering around, because my environment reminded me of those thoughts. My environment reminded me, oh yeah, that's how you feel when you're here. That's how you think when you're here. But no, that's bullshit. It's how you used to think. It's how you used to be. So again, that's why you got to change your environment if your environment is still speaking to you with all these little bullshit negative thoughts. So check in with yourself. Be present. You got to be present with your moments, because it wasn't until I just took a second to just get present, like, hold on, what is this thought coming from? Why am I operating in a system that I put into my computer, and the program is telling me I have these limitations on myself when I know better and I know who I am? But it takes those moments of just catching yourself, being present in the moment, catching yourself. Yeah.